All right, so I wanted to give a huge thank you to Trainer Tips Nick for the shout out. If you don't know who Trainer Tips Nick is, he's one of the best Pokemon Go content creators right now, I think, on YouTube. Definitely go check out his channel. Don't forget to subscribe to him. He uploads awesome content daily. One of the greatest inspirations that I have for playing this game still and for starting the YouTube channel. Also wanted to give a huge shout out to BenTim1. You're awesome, you're a huge inspiration, and I'm really happy the Green Bay Packers won for you, buddy. I'll be rooting for them to take the Super Bowl. So yeah, go check out Trainer Tips Nick. Awesome guy, great content. Also BenTim1, great content. This parking lot, which is right down by the falls, is 100% ice. This is all just solid ice, and it's because the spray from the falls comes up and lands right here on Goat Island, and you can even see, I mean, everything here is just caked in thick, that's solid thick ice. That's crazy. And you can even see on that sign there, see if I can zoom in for you, this whole parking lot is just solid ice, and it's pretty crazy. So I thought that was pretty cool. Thought I'd show you guys that. So if I had ice skates, this is almost nature's ice rink right here, and seems like that would be a lot of fun, actually, just ice skating on a parking lot. But yeah, solid, 100% solid ice. All right, guys, so I'm back here downtown at Goat Island. It was really cold outside, so back in the car. And the starter event has ended. No more increased spawns on the Generation 1 starters and their evolutions. That is all officially over, so everything is back to normal. So I figured I'd go check out the two stops that I normally hang out at that are lured, see what we can find. Now, before I go into, starting to play the game a little bit here, I just wanted to talk about something a little more deeper. What really Pokemon really meant for me growing up. I mean, we see now that Pokemon was so generational and had such an impact on so many people's lives that I believe this game is timeless. I mean, it came out, 20 years ago, and people are still so in love with this game. It gathers new fans daily. It has all of us, its old diehard fans. And what I'm really happy with Pokemon Go is Niantic brought back that nostalgia factor. I mean, this is much more than just a mobile app game for me, and I feel like it is that same way for many of you. That when you play this game, you get that nostalgia. I mean, back when life was simpler, we weren't biased or polluted by politics, and we hadn't seen the world for what it really was yet. I mean, we didn't know hate and these attacks that keep happening, terrorists. We didn't see the world for what it really was yet. How it brought us back to a much simpler time. I mean, we weren't stressing about money and bills and waking up and going to work. We were still young. And Pokemon molded, I don't know if it did for you guys, but it molded me as a young kid. I mean, I loved playing the main series games, the video games that came out on Game Boy. I started with Pokemon Yellow, and I was immediately hooked. And I have an addictive personality, so, obviously to go out and want to catch them all and then be able to sit down and gather them with friends, and all my friends were into it too. So we all shared a common bond, and it was awesome. And that's what Pokemon means to me. It's very, I can't even find words to describe how awesome Pokemon really is, and how large of a community is that love Pokemon. And we go out and it's 20 degrees out in Niagara Falls, and I still see people out playing this game. And the great community I've met playing this, realizing that all of my friends and new friends, we all kind of came from the same background. This game really did have an impact on so many people's lives. It was a generational game, and it's timeless. I believe it has proven that it will uphold the test of time, and Pokemon is still going to be just as big now in 20 years, 30 years. I mean, I know I'm still going to be a Pokemon fan when I'm an old man. I'm still going to, love Pokemon. I'm going to, introduce my children to Pokemon, and You know, I can't wait to see their reaction or their first experiences with it. And, you know, so Pokemon really has changed a lot for a lot of people. It's just so great to see this community come together and how awesome it is. So I just wanted to, you know, talk about what Pokemon meant for me, and that's what it is. But yeah, the spawns seem like they're just back to normal. But like I said before, you know, you can't really expect it to be 100% awesome all the time. So I really do hope, though, that Niantic does make these events a mainstay. That we get events like this, you know, on and off every other week or every 3 weeks, or maybe even at least just once a month. Niantic does some sort of awesome event for us. That would be really cool. It's a way to keep your you know, player base engaged and keep the draw in and keep everyone interested in playing this game. Just hope that they, you know, come up with a plan for that and they stick to it. So, also, Nick, I have a question for you for Sunday's Q&A. With the introduction of Generation 2 Pokemon coming, do you think Niantic should increase the level cap? Do you think that the level cap should increase to maybe 50? So some of the players that are already really high leveled, when they catch all these new Pokemon, it's a means to, you know, gather that experience that will go, you know, towards something, towards leveling up even further. Because I just feel like being at level 40, and with the introduction of the generations to come, not just Generation 2, that once we all reach level 40, you know, earning that experience is going to kind of just be pointless. It's going to be a waste. You know, you're no longer going to want lucky eggs as an experienced player, but, you know, obviously they'll still be there for new players. So what do you think? Do you think that Niantic should increase the level from 40 up to 50 or 60, or even go all the way and cut it at 100 at some point? What are your thoughts? What do you think? I personally, I think it would be really cool if the level cap increased. You know, with each introduction of a generation, the level cap went up, you know, by 10. You know, so Generation 2 would be 50, 3, 60, etc. It goes up like that. So something cool. What are your thoughts on it? What do you think? Oh, it's out at that stop over there's got all this cool stuff. Look at this. Now there's a Dratini over there. There's a Dratini over on that end of Goat Island, and there's a Squirtle right over there at this end of Goat Island. And they're both on like islands that you can't get to right now in the winter. So, that's frustrating. What do you guys think? What do you think the next update from Niantic should be? Do you think it should be more Generation 2 Pokemon? Do you think it should be the legendaries? What do you think? Alright, so nothing too crazy down here at the lures. Although it was my first time ever seeing a Sandslash in the wild, so that was pretty cool. And then right after the Sandslash, a few seconds after the Sandslash, a Charmeleon appeared. And I promise you, this is not footage from the event. This is post the event. It was just really crazy. Right after this event ended, I didn't think so soon I would run into, you know, any of the next evolution from the starters so soon. Sadly, however, the Charmeleon did flee us. So, I mean, what are you going to do? But that was pretty crazy. So, I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll stick around a little longer, see what's up with these lures, see if they keep getting any sort of good Pokemon spawns like that. So it has been a little while since we've come across one of these. It's a regular Pikachu without the Santa hat on, so let's hope I can get it. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Good IVs? No. Not good IVs. So I just realized that the MacBook was not recording when I evolved the 100% perfect Charmander. So I have no footage here. So what I'm going to have to do... I don't know what I'm going to do. I have a 93% Charmeleon I was able to catch, which isn't as exciting as the 100%, but I'll show the footage of the 93% Charmeleon evolving into Charizard for the clip coming up. So, I'm so sorry. I don't know why the MacBook was not recording. 2 Charizard? Really 2? Please, Niantic, release some way to change moveset. I can't believe that luck.
Are you sure?
He's excited too.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Cross your fingers. Woo! Gray one's happy. Okay, he's not happy. I don't want to trade it anymore.
You've got to be kidding me.
Got that swag look.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please go check out Trainer Tips Nick and Bentim1. Again, thank you so much, Nick, for the shout out. Those guys are awesome. You'll love their Pokemon Go content. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you soon.